Hello, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to an incredible day here in Japan. Just check it out. The weather, the temperature is just perfect here. It's the beginning of autumn now, so it's starting to get a little cooler, and we've got a little surprise inside the mini studio. Let's go and check it out. Super excited. Alright, so we're here in the mini studio. The lights of the 60p have not turned on yet. It'll turn on quite soon though. Over here, you can see, recently I got this 120 by 50 by 50 centimeter ADA aquarium, and it is looking beautiful. It's going to take me a few weeks before I can start setting this tank up. I really hope I can get it started much sooner, because the more time you have for the IAPLC contest, I think the better it is. The better you'll feel inside if you have time, because if you make mistakes, you can try to fix it. But I've seen people have 2 months to set up a tank and they rank really high. Just if anyone is curious, I think I heard Stephen Chong had 2 months to set up his tank and he ranked second place in the 2020 IAPLC. Incredible stuff. And I've heard Fukada-san, Takayuki Fukada-san, also had a couple of months for multiple of his tanks, and he ranks really high in the contest, so that's really incredible stuff. But I want to try to set up as early as possible. So before I can set this up, I need to get my lighting system as well as a filtration system. And today, something really important that helps out a tremendous amount just arrived from Singapore, from one of our friends in Singapore, and let's take a look at it. Here it is. We've just received a huge package from my friends at Specialized Aquatics Solutions. All the links will be in the description below. Go check them out, especially if you're in Singapore. But take a look at this. This thing is massive, and it's pretty heavy too, but I can still carry it. Do you guys know what this thing is? Because I'm crazy excited to open this and set this thing up on the tank. But Hachu! I know that was one of the worst sneeze unboxings ever, but I had to try it for the first time ever. And take a look at that. So that is it right there. Some of you might be wondering what on earth this thing is. And this right here are light stands. So some of you may be wondering, why on earth do you need a light stand that's so tall? And why not just get a light that mounts on the glass, kind of like the 60p, which has just turned on right now? Why not get something like that? And that's because I intend on getting lights that don't have those mounting legs, whatever you call that thing, and I plan to get lights that have the strings. You have to hang them from up above. So this right here is a stand just for that, and this piece right here, if you look closely, is a separate piece that's a little bit shorter in length, and that's the one that's gonna go right on top through the middle of the tank, and then we'll have another stand coming down here, and we'll mount the lights somewhere here. And you may be wondering, why not just mount the lights from the ceiling? And I was thinking about that too, but there's some things that I don't like about that. First of all, the distance from the tank to the ceiling is quite high, so I'm gonna need a really long string just to hang the lights, and I really don't want that. The lights that I intend on getting have strings that are long enough, but I just don't like the look of that. Secondly, I don't have any wall plug sockets on the ceilings, and you might be thinking, well, just plug it in from below. But then I'm very picky, and I just don't like the look of that. I don't like having 2 wires come down and then another wire going down to get plugged in somewhere. It just, there's too many lines, and I just don't like the look of it. If I were to do a ceiling mount, I would need these socket things up above so that I can have the wires going up together, and I think it'll just look cleaner. But this is really what I wanted, and I can't wait to set this thing up, so let's get started. Take a look at how perfect that looks. It's not set up yet, but it looks amazing. Thank you so much, Specialized Aquatic Solutions. You can see this is how it's gonna be put together. You've got the sides, and then you've got this one that goes up in the middle, and I have no idea where to begin. Should I mount the sides onto the cabinet first, or should I put this whole piece together and then mount it to the cabinet? I have no clue. Okay, so I've gathered all my materials, and I've marked the spots that I need to drill, because I need to drill a hole 2 holes in each side of this cabinet, and I'm really not looking forward to that. I'm kind of scared to do this because I don't want to ruin this cabinet, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to focus as best as I can, and yeah, let's put this thing together. Isn't there like a saying that goes, measure twice, drill once, or cut once? I measured like 5 times for this, so hopefully everything goes well. I'm a little bit nervous, but let's do this. That was actually easier than I expected. Wow, I gotta check this out. Oh my gosh, there's a hole in my cabinet. And there it is. I really love the way this looks. Some of you may disagree with me and you may think it's bulky and ugly, but I don't know why. I really wanted this and I love the look of it. I'm super happy about it and I can't wait to get the lights for the setup. So this right here, I'm not a huge fan of this. These little triangles. This is where you'd mount the lights on, but as time goes, I think I may start to like it. I don't really mind it that much, but we can also swap these out for something sleeker and better looking. But for now, I really don't mind, not a huge deal. I don't know how well it will focus, but if you look really closely, you can see a felt pad right there. And there's one more down over there. And the reason why I put that felt pad in is because I wanted a gap between the tank and the metal stand. I don't want it touching each other, so that's why. And also, if some water gets down in here, I can easily slide a towel down and wipe it clean. So that's the reason for that felt pad. If we take a look inside the cabinet, this is what it looks like. You can see the screws are a little bit long, and that's because I went to the home center and I got a longer screw. The one Specialized Aquatics Solutions sent me are the perfect size. They actually fit perfectly. But once I put this felt pad in, the screws weren't able to reach the nut. So yeah, I went with a longer screw, and I think it's okay. It doesn't look that bad, and I think I'm gonna have a little storage bin in here, so that won't be showing in the future. And then on this side, of course, I'll have my CO2 and canister filter somewhere here. So yeah, no big deal at all. Alright, I'm here in the garage fish room. I haven't done an update on the tanks in here in quite a while, so I'm gonna show you guys a quick look today. But you can see the tanks are doing pretty okay. There's still some blue-green algae. I'm in the process of getting rid of it just by doing water changes, and it's slowly going away, so it's no big problem at all. And I'm not keeping any fish in here, so soon we need to get some fish. But you can see the crypts are doing well, growing really slowly. The Tropica, Cryptocorin Wenti Tropica is looking great, still small. There's where I planted the Crinum calimestratum. I might move it in the future. Over here you can see the Cryptocorin Wenti green gecko. You can see it's getting denser, but they're still small in size. I need to give them more nutrients. And then this tank I need to do some maintenance today because you can see the algae is crazy. But here's the pink flamingo crypt, and it's looking really great. They're doing really well. The 3 pieces I got are still surviving. They're growing. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I just gotta clear this algae out, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Maintenance done. You can see there's some blue-green algae in here. I'm not really happy about that, but it's not a huge deal. Blue-green algae doesn't harm anything, it's just a little bit unsightly, but soon I'll get this problem fixed just by doing regular water changes. Over here, I've got the Sabo resplendens. I've been trying to treat them with some salt, as you can see over here. This is from all the air bubbles splashing, but yeah, they're doing a lot better. You can see this guy is super red. But soon I think I'll be moving these guys over in one of these tanks. And then down here, we've got the honey gouramis, which are doing really well. They're really colorful, but I'm thinking of taking these tanks down and putting a large 4-foot tank here. So some plans for this fish room. I was thinking of maybe getting a 4-foot tank here and keeping something different, like a bichir or bashir, however you pronounce it, and some larger fish. I'm not sure, but let me know in the comments. And over here, this tank, these tanks over here, I wish I would have done things a little bit differently. I wish I would have just done one large 4-foot tank instead of 4 small ones. It would have made maintenance a lot easier, and controlling the temperatures in each tank as well, that would have been a lot easier if this was all just one big tank. So I don't know, I'm thinking about doing one big tank here instead of these 4 small ones. One more thing I was thinking about doing for this section right here is building a shelving unit or a rack system. Maybe doing one out of wood, or getting one of those easy to put together metal racking units and putting something up here so that I can have some nano tanks, maybe a nano betta tank or a nano shrimp tank. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this light stand? Do you guys like it? Do you dislike it? Personally, I love it and I'm really happy about it. I can't wait to get the lights for the setup. I wonder what lights I should get. Thank you once again to Specialized Aquatic Solutions. All their links will be down in the description below. I hope to work with them more in the future. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like Squad, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, and I will see you next time.